Sometimes I just wonder that 2024 is going by so fast. Hello, people. I hope you're all doing well. It's been such a long time since I've sat in this place and talked in front of a camera, so I thought what day could be better than today, 18th of September 2024, when I have officially completed my locomotor module. One of the hardest modules I faced in first year, and I bet most of you can relate. There's a lot to say about Loco, but let's first start with a recap of my journey. On January 22nd of 2024, I joined the IMC as a first year medical student. As soon as the university started, I found myself in utter confusion with how to study and what actually is a modular system, despite preparing myself before the comments of my classes. My first module was foundation module, and it took me whole of the foundation to realize how modular system works or how to even read books. It was 9 weeks long, and all I want to say about it is that it just went by. I was actually very underprepared for my Vivas and even the theory paper because I kind of underestimated the level of questions we were supposed to answer because we were like first years. So I believed that they would surely go easy on us, but that actually wasn't the case. Then came another 9 weeks long module, the blood module, which started on 1st of April. This was going pretty well compared to foundation. I was ahead of my classes. I became habitual studying for long hours. But then I just abruptly decided to take a little break, to relax. This was the biggest mistake. I didn't study the first day, not the second day, nor the third day. And in the blink of an eye, it was examination day. Despite all of my lacking, my Vivas went great, and as far as I thought, my paper went pretty good too. But to my surprise, I was barely passing in this module. Now, this actually struck me that I'm doing my best, but what more should I do? With that question, I made my way to Locomotor module that started on 11th of June. This module is famous for being the hardest, and I don't know about you guys, but I felt that too. Since the very start, I was adamant to get an academic comeback, so I was pushing myself to the limit. That was another mistake. I was forcing myself to give up my time to study. So even when I was studying, I was thinking about what I was losing. For example, I wanted to exercise, but I thought that an hour in the gym is not as good as an hour of studying. That may or may not be true. I don't know. Maybe these are just excuses. But if I look back, that was something I shouldn't have done. Fast forward to the examination day, I was pretty stressed for my Viva, especially anatomy Viva, because you have lower limb, you have upper limb, you have histology, embryology, everything. And the revision technique that I planned kind of failed the last moment, and I had to revise all the subjects in just one day. Now, since Vivas and OSPs are on the same day, my OSP for anatomy was okay, but my Viva went pretty good. The rest of the subjects were biochemistry, where we only had our Viva, and it was physiology, where we had our Vivas and OSPs both. And then today I had to appear for my theory paper, which actually went pretty okay compared to what I expected. Most of the questions that I was stuck on were from behavioral sciences and community medicine, which I just revised last moment. But other than that, the paper was relatively really easy. At the end of the day, it was really nice to see every student being so relaxed and happy because we were finally free, although like for just a few days, but we can still get a time to have ample amount of sleep. Now from tomorrow, that's Thursday, 19th of September, we are starting our respiratory module that holds a special place in my heart because it is the second last module of our first year. And in just 3 months, we will be appearing for our very first prof exam. A whole new different level of experience that I hope will be a memorable one. At the end, I just want to say to every student that we have come a long way and there are far more better things ahead of us.